Good morning, everyone. This is Firewood on the home front. We finally just finished today. Finally, got that big pile that was in the front yard. I showed you over there that big pile. The camera's being moved over there now, so you can see that was one of the piles, and then over here was the other pile that I showed you. We finally finished it today. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna have 7 cord like I thought. This is almost 3 cord here. As you can see, I'm just a little short. I'm about a half a cord short because each row is a cord. Again, normally, for anybody who doesn't know, a cord is 4x4x8. It's 4 feet high, 4 feet wide, and 8 feet long. So what I did on this one was I built it 24 feet long. So each row, when you're looking at what you would call a face cord, because there's 3 face cords to a cord, when you're looking at a face cord here is a whole cord. It's not just a face cord. So as you can see, there's quite a bit here. I did have some really long stuff. Some of the stuff I had, we stacked on top. This one here is 23 inches. If you come a little closer, I'll get you a little closer so you can see the measurements. Like this one here is 23. So some of these were really long. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut these on my chop saw when I get ready to bundle them up for bundle firewood. I'll just cut them in half, approximately half, and do it that way. I did have some that were kind of a little shorter that I put on this pile, but for the most part, a lot of them are 16. That one there is 13, approximately 14 on that one. So these I can make into bundlewood, no problem. The biggest thing is I didn't want to put, I wanted to make sure that I was able to use it all. A lot of times you do bundlewood, you want it to all be the same length, which is usually 16 to 18. I like to stay with 16. That's a standard. So basically I did that. And then over here, what I did is there's a new thing going out now. It's called smokeless stoves. I don't know if anybody's ever seen those. What they are is they're little round stoves. I don't know, about yay big around. They're about yay high, and you could actually put them on a patio table set. You can put them on your deck. You can, I wouldn't recommend too close to your house, obviously, but you can use them in an area where you can't really have a fire pit. So apparently these smokeless stoves, which, they're called solo stoves, bond warms, warm bonds, or something like that. What they do is they handle like a 10 to 12 inch piece. So a lot of this pine I had was really small. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, it's really small. What I'm going to do is I am going to bag this up and try to sell it that way. I do have some bins like this over there that are full, and I'm actually going to sell these for like 75 bucks a piece next year. They're not ready to burn yet. If somebody got one now, wanted it, and just stored it till next year, the stuff is not going to take long to dry. But this stuff is like 10 and a half. This one's more like 10 and 5/8. This one here is 9 inches long. So there's different sizes. Like I have these pieces here that are, they're not very thick, like 4 inches in depth, in width, and then they're 9.5 inches long. These would all work good for that. They do need to dry. So what I'm going to do is just store them over there. And that way I can have them. But the biggest thing is it's all cleaned up. As you can see, all we got now is debris. What I was doing is using my tractor, and I was using the bucket, and I'd have it right near the splitter. And then what I would do is as I split and I get debris, I would throw it in there. But there was a couple times, like right now, my forks are on it because I'm using it, and I was like, I'll just throw it on the ground and clean it up. Some of the stuff I had, I actually dumped over there. It's junk. Like this one here, it was just too knotty to split, and it wouldn't make good bundlewood. This one here, I couldn't get it to split. I could cut this off, I guess, but I don't want to do that. I'm not worried about it. I got plenty of wood, so I'm not worried about it, like this one here. So when I get pieces like that, like this here, you can see this is a pretty nasty knot right here. It looks like spears, I keep telling my wife. But basically with this stuff, it's just not worth it. I don't want to bust my splitter trying to split it. I don't think I would. My splitter did great. That wood splitter is amazing for a box store splitter. Like I said in one of my second videos, this splitter I bought at Home Depot. I paid $1,200, $1,300 for it. Been a great splitter. It really does a good job. I've had it for a couple, 3 years now, and I've split a fair amount of wood with it. If I was going to go completely commercial, you know, selling plywood all the time, and I was doing this all the time, I'd probably get something better, but this splitter does great. So I wanted to give everybody a quick show of what we did, what we accomplished, what we finished, and now we just got to clean the mess up, and then I can get my lawn back. And then what I'm going to do is take some of that wood down that pile, and I am going to finish up this. We'll take that and finish up this other half a cord, and then I'm going to start building some racks down there, and I'll do a short video on that showing how I build those. I also want to explain to people in one of my next videos, I have a concrete area up top. I'm going to show people as to why I built racks, and I did not stack it on that concrete, because I did stack it at one point and that didn't work out. So I'll explain that. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in, including Angus, and I hope you have a great day on this beautiful day. It's Wednesday, and it's going to be beautiful for the next few days here in Maine, thank God. And I think fall's coming finally, so the temperature's changing. So thank you everybody for joining me, and I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much. Bye.